Oh gosh, are we rolling? Ah! Here comes my opponent. Hey, welcome back to Chess Quest. We're going to be trying, this is our run. This is our run for the elusive 1600, difficult to catch. Insert your Steve Irwin accent here, but maybe give it a bit of a French twist, because this opening, just in case you didn't know, is a French opening. It is a interesting defense, and we have been working with Sam Copeland on ways to break it, and also with our coach, Melik Kachian, who has given us some advice as well. And you see, we're going to try and play the A3 line. We're going to see how this goes, which is common and higher levels of play than I exist at. So hopefully, this guy, Karan Giri, I'm probably butchering his name. Oh, he's from Mexico. All right. From south of the border, and I'm not talking about the theme park. Those of you who are watching either internationally or from other places in the United States, there is a huge border theme park between North and South Carolina called South of the Border. And it is a matter of some controversy, because their mascot is a fella in a sombrero, and there's some question on whether it's cultural appropriation or not. And it's been around for long enough that it makes the decision interesting. Also interesting, other than the position, which is again a French sort of defense. We're going to hope that this ends up being the Maginot line right here, and that it does the guy absolutely no good. Is that on the interstate between North and South Carolina, there are so many signs. Because I don't know if you've ever driven through the South, but if you drive through the South, it's like you've pretty much got two kinds of billboards. It's the billboard which is asking for you to stop at a strip club, and the billboard saying that, hey, after you've stopped at the strip club, you're probably going to feel pretty guilty about it. Why don't you pray to Jesus? And those are the two kinds of billboards that you'll find. But in this particular case, it's south of the border, you get an additional option. We're going to ask this bishop just kind of the normal questions that we ask bishops, who's just like, hey, do you want to give yourself up for the night? And if so, that's cool, if you're kinky and down like that. And if you don't, why don't you talk to me about getting the heck out of my way? All right, we've got two attackers, two defenders. Let's go ahead and do that. So one of the things we like to do in this line is get our knight here. I don't think that was actually the right decision in this place. You see, he's kind of going to make me pay for it. We're going to get our bishop out here, just kind of get it a little more support, and then we're going to get our other light squared bishop there, and really see if we can't, magic a kingside attack out of this with some play against this guy. And we're not against magic. We are completely okay with the supernatural in that regard. It does not bother us at all. This is, again, continuing the very strange happenings here on this season. We are up on time. Look at that, 5 minutes to his 3:26. And I would not say that he's gotten a lot for his time. I really would not. Oh, let's play. Let's play, my friend. This looks interesting. This looks dastardly. Well, now this knight over here does indeed look a little bit like he's not so much a knight, but he's a donkey. And I'm not talking about the cool donkey in Shrek. Definitely not that kind of donkey. So we're going to say, okay, this is what you want. You want to play this game, and we're going to have to honor your wish to do it. Because there's nothing really intrinsically in this position that we can do other than try to take advantage of this. So we're going to say, hey man, you've made a mistake. What next? And there's a couple of ways that we're going to try and convince him that he's made a mistake. and one is with some really firm language. I hope you're ready for the firm language. Okay, so how do we want to take advantage of this? Well, we're not castled. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Oh, it doesn't quite work. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you can accuse me of many things, but you cannot accuse me of not being fancy. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. At this moment, he's calculating the ways in which that sacrifice does not work, and there are actually quite a few ways in which that sacrifice doesn't work. Don't tell him. He might find out. We just don't have enough pieces to make that thing go, and he's got the defensive resources. But he, nonetheless, for some reason, believes that we've got something. And we've got to make him think that we've got something as well, maybe? Maybe that's how that works. Let's find out. Well, he is a believer. He is a believer. And not a believer either, but like a believer. Let's see. Let's see what happens, guys. This is an interesting moment because we're desperately trying to get our knight out of there because this is not valid. At any point, he can take that thing and he's going to win. He can take that knight and we have no recourse. But somehow he did not notice this. Or maybe he sees something like a beautiful attack here. But my guess is that at this moment, we're going to start making him pay for not calculating out the win. Because it was right frickin' there. It was there for him, and he didn't take it. So this is not a win which we deserve by any stretch of any imagination. Oh, gosh. And we just are not noticing things. We are not noticing things. So how do we try and take the piece now? Are we going to castle so that our stupid butt is not pinned here? Well, we picked that path, but it may not have been the right one. Oh, what an interesting game. You guys, I'm glad you guys got to see this. It's not that this is great chess, you understand. This is fairly bad chess. And continues to be bad chess as we go. Not gonna lie. There are some very sweet, painful things that he could be doing to me right now that he is not. And I think that he's got to feel bad at some point. Probably when he reviews this game, he'll start to feel bad about the things that he missed here. And I think we're just going to continue to do our best to make his life miserable. If we're lucky, he'll drop his bishop here. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. I'll tell you. we got to win. I'll be honest with you now, Team Shaun. We did not deserve that win, even remotely. That was not something we deserved. But what an exciting game! The complications there were really interesting. I look forward to running that through an engine and maybe talking to you guys about it. But we'll see. Anyway, hasta la pasta. Thank you for dropping by. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I'll see you guys next time. Oh, don't forget. I forget to say this every time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good one, guys.